What is this, an extra video? Yes, there is actually a secret character you can get. It's very easy to miss him. It's in level 14, the one where you're on the mothership. I did lie to you about what the 3 keys do, but it was a good lie for a good cause. There are very few of those, but this is one of them. Alright, since we've just now obtained the last key, we're gonna go back a couple rooms to those secret doors and greet our extra character. There's a reason it's so important to save this character in particular. I mean, you should save all of them because they're Kitty's friends, but this guy in particular. It looks like we don't even trust Baditsumaru to hold his own against the Block Battalion. I mean, he is just a normal civilian, but that's kind of rude. We've had a lot of normal civilians help us out across the course of the game. Anyway, back at Kitty's home, we want to talk to Mimi and unlock Baditsumaru's profile. He was born on April 1st, real classy. But we have to unlock his profile for something very special. So after we're done reading about his character, we're going to waddle our way back to the title screen and click on New Game. Upon returning to the title screen after unlocking Baditsumaru's profile, we can now select him as a playable character for our new game. So of course we're going to do that. Alright, so we're in Kitty's house, but now we're Baditsumaru, and Baditsumaru is way better waddling than Kitty. He can't change outfits though, unfortunately, he's just always nude. Nobody in Kitty's family really talks to him differently in spite of him being a different person. He does get some different dialogue, but it's not really worth it. Let's go and check out if he plays any differently. So the answer is no, not really. Almost all the differences with Baditsumaru are entirely cosmetic. He runs differently, he jumps differently, his attack animations are different, but they do the same thing. He just has a head bump instead of a hip bump now. And his dash has been replaced with a roll, but it does the same thing. You may notice that the only real gameplay difference is that he has 2 apples to start with instead of 3 like Kitty. But he'll actually have 1 more apple than Kitty at the end of the game, because he gets more health upgrades. But yes, he plays not at all different, not even a little bit. And there are no unlockables for him either. Oh, you might remember from his character profile that he's a bad guy, or at least fancies himself as one. So you might wonder why he's saving the day. And that's because he wants to be the one to take over the world. He's gonna start his own battalion and do a better job than the Block Battalion. Also, canonically, this mode takes place after the main game. For some reason, Emperor Blocko is doing the exact same evil plan, but this time Baditsumaru is the one that's going to stop them. We are, of course, going to see how his special attacks are different and let him talk to Kitty's mom, because his dialogue is different. But aside from those few extra lines of text and a special surprise at the end, the game is pretty much the same. The only other gameplay difference, aside from Baditsumaru starting out with less health and getting more by the end, is that all the bosses have double the amount of health, but they're not actually more difficult, they just take more hits. So this is kind of a cute New Game Plus feature, but it's very underwhelming. Usually instead of changing the main character entirely, they change minor things in the game mechanics or game design. I think I prefer that. I mean, or you can do both, like Spider-Man the movie game did, but this is just a cosmetic change. The only real hint that Baditsumaru is a playable character is during the credits, where you see a screenshot of him fighting one of the block enemies. And here's his level 1 special, where he just kind of breakdances. There are 2 more things I have to show you with Baditsumaru, but after that we're done. That will be the whole game. Oh, real quick, of note, the belly flop is just as good as Hello Kitty's mid-air attack, so, you know, that's something. So that was the real end this time, and thank you for watching me play Hello Kitty Roller Rescue. It's really fun. And that's, there's not much else to say about it besides that. Seriously, get out of here. I'm sure you got stuff to do. I'll see you next time.